Good morning, friends and family. We are in Oregon. I just actually switched out, so I don't know exactly where we are. We're about an hour and a half from our destination, but we are in Oregon. It is 6:30 on Monday, April the 5th. So yeah, we are on our way to drop in Portland, and then we will pick up another load in that area and head down to the Sacramento area, California. That's what we have lined up so far. This is gorgeous here, so I just wanted to show you a little bit. It is gorgeous. It's a nice thing to wake up to, that's for sure. So good morning. Yeah, so had a really nice time yesterday. Everything worked out really well. I was able to complete the load yesterday, and the place that we dropped at, because there was nobody there, we had a combination to get into the gate to drop our trailer. Because there was nobody there, we didn't look for an empty trailer because we couldn't check it out with anybody. So we got to bobtail out and go right to Mom and Dad's yesterday. Worked out great because Alex didn't have to go active, so it didn't mess up our run last night. So it went really well. We had a nice dinner. Mom did a really nice job making dinner. It was ham and deviled eggs and mashed potatoes and candied yams. We had some corn, some nice doughy yeasty rolls, which Mom, it turned out great. I liked it. It was crunchy on the bottom and it was delicious. Anyhow, and then we had some raspberry pie. It was great. It was really good. I got to sit and visit with Mom and Dad in Austin. I got to see Joe for a second. He was working. Dorothy was working the whole time, so I didn't get to see Dorothy. Everybody's doing pretty good. Dad cleaned up really nice. They actually got to go into church yesterday, and Dad cleans up pretty good. So, anyways, it was really good to be able to stop and see them, and we're really blessed that the loads worked out like it did, so we could stop in. But I was so tired. So we both got our showers. So we're not stinky boys. But I didn't sleep, so literally I stayed awake. And after dinner, Alex had a shower and sent him out. He got to sleep for like 2.5 hours before I had to wake him up for us to go pick up our empty trailer at the drop yard. But yeah, everything kind of worked out really well. When we got to the drop yard, there was a lot of empty trailers, but all the trailers but one that we checked had a problem. Our very first one we checked, it looked good. We hooked up to it, but the tandems wouldn't slide. So the tandems were all the way to the back, which means that every turn we made, if it wasn't wide, we were gonna like hit a curb, hit a car, hit a something. So no. And then also, we checked it. The next one we checked had a flat tire. Another one we checked had a leaking, an air leak. Another one we checked had another flat tire. So I mean, we spent an hour just going through these trailers trying to find a trailer that was good, and the whole dang yard was trailers that were bad before we were able to get into a trailer that was going to let us take the trailer. I mean, that wasn't going to cause a problem. So, but anyhow, so after that, then it was like we had to stop at the Flying J for fuel, and then it was off to Amazon. Literally, I was awake for this whole time, and I was going to try to stay awake until Alex got the load to help him. Like, it's much quicker if there's two people working on the trailer. So while one person's hooking up the air lines and the electrical, the other person is checking tires, putting on the lock in the back and raising the landing gear, and it makes it quicker. I felt like I was going to just give out, because at that point I was awake for 22 hours, and so I told Alex, I'm like, I'm gonna lay down, I'm probably gonna fall asleep. If you need me, you're gonna have to wake me up. And that's the last thing I remember. He did wake me up to ask me about a trailer, because I guess the trailer number that they sent to us saying that it had the assigned load in it was the wrong trailer number. So he had to call in to get that fixed. But that's the last time I woke up. I woke up one other time when he stopped to go to the bathroom, and it was a quick, and I was done. I was out. I woke up this morning, I feel great. I feel like I had plenty of sleep. I feel energized. That's the one thing about after, because sometimes I have trouble falling asleep in the truck, because you're doing every 10 hours you're rotating. So you're awake for 10 hours before you go back, and then you're trying to sleep, to go right to sleep for 10 hours. Well, if you're not sleepy, it's hard to get to sleep. So then I end up sitting there looking at TikTok for like 2 or 3 or 4 hours, and then when I finally get to sleep, I'm sleeping for 6 hours before I'm up to drive, because now Alex has got to get up, or got to switch out. So anyways, it works out to about every 10 hours. And but when you're super tired like that, you sleep really good. So it's good. Anyways, so yeah, everything worked out really well yesterday. I enjoyed our time with family. I'm enjoying this view this morning. It's gorgeous. We're going to drop this off, pick up the next one, and head down to California. So that's about it. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update, tell you I love you. Please be safe. Mask up, wash those hands, socially distance. Almost through this pandemic. Well, not through the pandemic, but almost. The vaccines are flowing. So we're going to get ours as soon as we can get appointments set up. Get back into Phoenix